Kamaldeen, it's the first time we've had a proper catch-up since you joined the club in January. Just describe how your first 10 months have been as a Southampton player.
Oof. I would say lately it's been very good. Feeling has been very good. When I came in, we were struggling. So yeah, the feeling from that time and now there's a big difference between it. So yeah, my feeling right now is positive. So it's been good.
You arrived on deadline day, coming into a new country. You've had 3 different managers already. How have you adapted to so much change in your life?
I mean, what they say about good players, you can play any sort of football, as long as you're on the pitch. So when I first came, Nathan was here, and I didn't get to play under him that much. I played like 2 games, and in both games I had fun. Ruben took over, and I also had fun during Ruben's time. They all have different style of play, but in those style of play I could still have fun during the style of play. So I think it doesn't matter which style you play in, if you are able to find yourself doing what you love in that kind of style. With the new manager right now, yeah, I'm loving it, and it suits my style better, so which makes me have more fun than usual at the club. But yeah, I'm happy.
Why does his style suit you better?
Because I think he encourages his players to take risks, to have courage, to be brave on the ball, and he wants to have majority of the ball during the whole game, create chances, score goals, and he wants his wingers. What he wants his wingers to do, that suits me. So yeah, that's what I like to do, and that's the kind of profile I have. So I think it's just a match.
In terms of adapting to English football, you obviously had the sort of 3 months towards the end of last season. The game against Liverpool, you scored the 2 goals. What did that do for your confidence?
I wish I did that earlier in that season, because we needed goals, we needed to win games, and I wish that 2 goals I had scored against Liverpool came earlier when we were still in the competition. It came at the very end. I think I've always had the confidence, but regardless of how much confidence you have, if you're in such a difficult situation, sometimes it becomes harder. So I think that game also boosted a little bit of my confidence.
Now to be in the Championship, I mean, the motivation to get back to the Premier League must be huge for you.
Yeah, and a club like Southampton, you shouldn't spend one more season here. When you get down, you get back up, and that's what we're trying to do. We've had ups, we've had our downs, and I think that is enough. And now we are back to our best, and then I think we're gonna keep improving from here, and then hopefully we'll catch up with points, and then we can be back to where we belong.
I remember when you arrived, you were the fastest player at the World Cup. So are you the fastest player in the Championship?
Not only in the Championship, I think I'm one of the fastest players in the world. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm the fastest, but I think I will make the list. Because there's the likes of Mbappe, Walker. There are so many fast players, but I count myself as one of the fast players in the world of football.
Where does the speed come from?
I just think it's genes. Because when I run, I don't feel like I put so much energy in it. I just run. I always played with the guys who were older than me, so they could, they had more pace and they could still bully me, But when I was 15, 16, even though I played with the older ones, I could still run past them. That's when I knew I was fast.
And we've seen from the backflips and the celebrations, do you have a gymnastics background?
Yeah, so in my local club, so there was a year where, I think about 10 years, when I was 10, I left the team. Because I think there was just when you're kids, whatever comes in town and it's new to everybody is excited to join. So we were all playing football, and then, there was a coach who wanted to do gymnastics, and then, it caught everybody's attention, and I always wanted to be part of the, the fun things, So I joined, and I became very good at it. And I was one of the captains in the team for the gymnast, and then we had to perform, we the kids had to perform at the, when we had our independence, when we were celebrating it, I had to perform in front of the MPs and everything. So
And how does that speed kind of help you on the pitch? Because we've seen, especially this season, you go down the wing and you put so many crosses across the goal, and finally you got an assist for the Charlie one the other week.
Yeah, I think for the book, I think I should be having, I don't know, about 10 assists right now. But yeah.
It's because no one can keep up with you when
Yeah,
you go
but
down the line.
what I think is that it helps me create more, you know, it helps me use the space more if there's a space, you know. If there's no space, then I gotta use my skills, you know, my 1v1 skills and dribbles. But if there's a space in there, then it's easier, you know, you just pop it in and then, and then I just run past them. And then I think I'll get more assists if the boys catch up and then they come in the box. I think I'll get more assists, yeah. More than goals, I think, this season, if they catch up, yeah.
Is the first goal of the season on its way?
Yeah, it should be on his way. It should be on his way, and hopefully this weekend it should be on his way. It's taking too long right now. Yeah.
It's getting closer though. Are we going to see the backflip?
I'm not sure about the backflip though, but yeah, if it's a spectacular goal, maybe. But if not, then I'll just go with my celebration. Yeah.